Hello mga kasugs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. I'm Mark and today we will be doing an unboxing. Recently, there's this birthday of a particular marketplace platform, and they had a very good deal in terms of some of their products, and in particular I needed a replacement part for what's this front disc or front brake rotor. There you go. So here we ordered, and it has like only I think 7 days replacement or 7 days warranty. So I need to have it checked and have it installed ASAP, so that if there's any issues we can bring it to their attention. So for starters, packaging is good. Let's go around. Okay. I think I saw a hole, small hole, so no biggie. So the box that they use is specifically for the part I ordered. So it says fragile, plaisir handle with carré. So so this side up, fragile, do not step on it, and protect from rain or something, or water. Pretty much that's the info. It is the front brake disc, or sorry, brake rotor disc, something like that. It's it is meant for Mazda 2, but Mazda 2 parts are interchangeable with Ford Fiesta. So that's the brand name. And the seller is from Quezon City, so shout out to Road Fit Automotive Parts. Hopefully all goes well. By maybe I'll have it installed tomorrow, and we'll give them some a positive review. I hope everyone is doing well, safe at their home during this time of pandemic. So don't forget to wear those face masks and face shield, and always observe social distancing. Actually observe it even when you're at home, especially when there are a lot of people. Right? Yep. What I'm looking forward to is to check the actual weight, because the brake brake rotor that is currently installed on my ride is aftermarket as well. It is slotted and has holes that allow it to cool faster, and it's actually lighter than the OEM part. My expectation or my hope is that this is not as light as the aftermarket part that I'm currently using, but hopefully not as heavy as the OEM. It goes with so the sales invoice has been included, and they added some cotton balls, some cushion for the pushing. Okay, so one of the cushions is open, and luckily it's just some soft foam, nothing toxic or something. So it's all good. And so I ordered the following. Okay, so it's called the brake disc. With my OEM part, I have difficulty lifting it with one hand. I would say this one is lighter than OEM. Yeah, because I remember when I was lifting, or setting aside the OEM motor brake disc, it's really heavy even when you're using two hands. With this one, it is heavy, but I don't think it is as heavy as the original one. Okay, so it has the some protection for the front part. I ordered a set, so one that goes for both sides, same part number, so that means this can be installed on the left or right side. There's no right or wrong, so it's interchangeable. First thing I notice is that there is some sort of liquid inside, or probably oil, I guess. So as you can see, kita ba? There is some moisture inside, and also there is some sort of pattern. Come move closer, please. So there's some sort of pattern on the surface. I thought it looks like scratches, but there's an actual pattern, something like that, multiple lines. I won't open it because as you can see, there's moisture. I'll probably take a picture or video tomorrow as it's being installed. Okay, same side, and then on top it has some lines. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the other one is just the other one in the box is the same as this one. Same part number, so it is exactly the same. By the way, I forgot, it has 4 studs or 4 holes for the 4 studs. If it does say here for Mazda 2 and it has 5 holes, then I'll be in trouble, because Mazda 2 Ford Fiesta only has 4 studs. Apart from this one, it's automatic. When you change the brake disc, you also change the brake pad. If you are trying to save or being stingy, you need to clean the surface of that old brake pad. Get a sandpaper and kind of clean it a bit. The brake pad is good for both sides already, so there are 4, so 2 for each side. So the purpose of this one is it's gonna clamp or grab the disc rotor, which allows the car to stop. So this will be my first time excuse me, this will be my first time using this brand, and hopefully it could last maybe somewhere between 2 to 5 years. That's my expectation. And pretty much that's it. Tomorrow we will continue with this particular unboxing. We will also show you the installation portion of this particular part. So there you have it. So let's take a quick pause, and I'll see you tomorrow. Pause. Good afternoon. Today is I don't know about today. It's a Wednesday. Yesterday we did the unboxing of the brake rotor or brake disc. Today we are heading to the shop to have it installed. Hopefully no dramas. Hopefully it's a perfect fit, and also hopefully it resolves the issue that I'm experiencing with my current brake system. The issue that I'm having is whenever I step on the brakes, it sounds like metal being crumpled. Let me demonstrate. Let's see if you can hear it. Okay, it can be barely heard, but anyway, if you were inside the vehicle, you can really hear crumpling sound of metal. So we'll be there in a few minutes. Luckily the shop is open. I texted the their office, confirmed that they are still open today and until tomorrow. Tomorrow is April 1 and they are still open, but they will be closed April 2, which is a Friday, and if memory serves me right, that makes it Black Friday, Good Friday, and then Black Saturday. So lucky for us, we can have it installed and determine if it's a good fit or if it's something that we need to take it to the seller. Hopefully we do not reach that point. I will be back once we are there in the Casa. And we are back home from the Casa. The installation was successful. So the goal was to have the brake disc or rotors installed because of that crumpling metal sheet sound whenever you step on the brakes. So first observation, no more sound, no more unpleasant sound, there was no more crumpling metal sound. Second, you can feel that there's more brake power, and pretty much that's it. So it met my expectation so far. Hopefully in terms of durability, maybe 2 to 5 years. I hope that it will stand that particular, that duration. Now, some of the things that we discovered as we were having the disc rotor installed was, first, they lifted the vehicle and then they realized that the wheel had some sort of play. Their initial diagnosis was the shock mount and those wheel bearing, and I think even the rack end. However, because of time constraints due to the lockdown, there's a curfew here, 5 p.m. You need to be home, which means they need to close an hour early, and I happened to arrive like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So they were only able to install the disc brake, which was my initial goal. So the plan is to have the shock mount replaced early tomorrow, and then to check whether if there is still play. If there's still play, then most likely the wheel bearing will have to be replaced as well. And then after that, we do the alignment. When they installed their disc rotor, the play minimized, so there was less play. So the hope is, or the best case scenario is that when you change the shock mount, there will be no more play. That's best case scenario, and then just have it aligned, then we go home. Worst case scenario, wheel bearing replacement. So it's cost, it's a bit expensive. So the plan is, if that is the case, I will not have it installed for now. I will not purchase one because it's very expensive. I'll probably save first and then just go with the installation of the parts that I have it aligned, and then just not do long drives, just to prevent or avoid potential issues, because I opted not to replace the wheel bearing. Now I'm gonna show you the part, or the old disc rotor, what it looks like and what's my plan with it. So give me a second, let's rotate the screen. So this is the box that went with the original packaging. Okay, let's set it aside. Let's set it aside quickly. Okay, so here's one. Okay, so number one, you can see that there are, hairline scratches. If you run your fingers, you can actually feel the scratch, and also you can also feel that it's no longer like flat. There's like small waves, which is why it will require rephasing. Secondly, it's also running thin already, because you can already see the edge. I checked with the mechanic and they said that this will still, if I have it rephased, it will still be usable even if it's already running thin. So the plan is to have that done maybe in the future and use this as a temporary replacement. So if ever the new one gets worn down as well, then I'll have that taken out, replace it with this one temporarily, have that replaced, and then slap it back in. So I will use them I will use this as like some a temporary part, so it's still something that can be used. You can also notice that the slots, so that's how much metal was lost. So as you can see, this used to be like deep slots, not sluts, sorry, slots, and you can barely see it. Nevertheless, it's still usable. And judging by the so this is the opposite side. As you can see, it's still deep, but there is a scratch. There's a deep scratch, or deep scratches. Here's one. Here is two, and then this is. Hopefully, it does not have any effect or impact once we have it rephased. I think this is the one that is on the driver's side. This may have been caused by the crash, the one where I crashed to a concrete barrier. So I just noticed it. Okay, so I showed you guys the disc rotor that was replaced, what's my plan, and also shared with you the outcome of today's activity. And then tomorrow we'll go back, have the shock mount installed, and maybe other parts that will require replacement, and hopefully those replacement parts will resolve the play issue and not require further cost. So stick around, guys. I thought we are done for today, but I guess we still have a couple of things to do. that concludes the visit to the Casa, my second and luckily last visit to the Casa. So the following were done. The day before, it was the installation of the brake disc rotor and brake pad. Then for today, we were able to install the new shock mount for the front, and also replace the tie rod and rack end, and also have it aligned. So that resolved a lot of things. First one was the for yesterday, it resolved the that folding metal sound, and today it resolved that sound, some sort of knocking sound when you are moving backwards and steering. So it's all good. Total cost yesterday, it costed 1,500 for the installation. Today the total costed me about 4,600. Costly, yes, but we cannot really blame the business, because they are thriving towards the in this situation. Just support the company, or support the business, so that workers as well can also thrive, and put food in the on their table, feed their family. So nothing to complain about that one. And also they even gave me actually they gave me a discount for that. And the service was speedy. The mechanics are very polite and attentive. I think it took only less than an hour and a half to do all these things, because a lot of mechanics work together to get this quickly. Pretty much that's it. Lucky for me, I have a few repairs remaining. Number one would be the rear driver wheel, so it will require some twisting and pulling, I think. That's on my wish list. And also yeah, I think that's the one that is important, but not urgent at the moment, because the car will be the ride will move will bring it to point A to point B. At this time, it does not cause any it doesn't cause the tire to worn abnormally. So maybe in a couple of months. Also, something to look forward to in terms of repair. Also equally urgent, but not equally important, but not urgent at the moment, is the wheel bearing. Luckily, after they installed all the parts, there was no more play like we were hoping yesterday. But because the wheel bearing is still the original same part since this was purchased, which was like 7-8 years ago. So it's I would need to save up. The quotation that was given to me for that particular part, it does not come cheap. So it's either I buy it from the Casa, or maybe get it again and then just have it installed on a later date. But let's see what happens first. Let's just observe and enjoy the vehicle, and let's see. So guys, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching from end to end. Click like, subscribe, show some loving. Let family and folks know about the Sarsicles TV. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.